Fiesta. World 3. I'm to accumulate things. Odds and ends. Bits and bobs. Like cash. We've some need of cash. Previously, reached World 3, grabbed our first and only set of legendary weapons. And some new shoes. Gargoyles. A promising sign. That's why you have luck. If you don't have luck, you've seen. Gonna have to correct that. There are times when I'd rather have two singers than have someone equipped for knife. Even then, I could put away the Apollo harp and have the bard swing the chicken knife. Axes have been learned. This is the second tablet dungeon. One that will often be done because it's barring the path to another non-tablet dungeon that's, I mean, just a little... just a smidge from time to time. This dungeon, clearing it, unlocks another non-tablet dungeon, which contains some good stuff for a lot of teams. Maybe skill there. Bug cancelled out the harp? Maybe it missed. It's a dungeon that this team really doesn't need to do. For the most part, aside from putting together the cash to buy the rest of my accessories, and like a good, healthy baseline of end-of-game gear, this team doesn't have any particular need to do any of the other World 3 content. They're largely equipped. But I'm gonna go on tour anyway. Nice organic way to cover ground and raise numbers. Most of the bosses are enjoyable fights regardless. This is the way forward. I did not know you could stand on this back wall. Helpful. This team has no reason to go to Phoenix Tower. Like, doubly so. There's some valuable stuff you can crime out of there, but it's also for folks this team isn't large. It's another way that you could get at some rings without having to save a whole bunch of money. But we're already fine for rings. Well, he was easy. Another scrap of endgame armor. The proper armor, well, the regular armor shop, even in Mirage, sells the good stuff. That and the armor shop in the Warp Settlement, deep beneath the earth. So, well, there's a fair sampling of it just out waiting to be harvested for convenience. Actually, you're a meth. Apparently easily destroyed, so... We've seen who the true math is, and look, already we have half a ring of money just from walking in here and tooling about a bit. The limitless power of fear. These fellows have Mirage vests as a rare steal. If you really wanted to badger them, you could come in here and go hunting for them. There's one free one you can collect. But that itself is also kind of tedious. It's a fine set of armor, but one that isn't particularly needed by this team. Mostly because it's usually its greatest use is being the second half of any strategy that involves making an opponent berserk, and we have no source of inflicting anger on our enemies. Voidzerker brings only calm. It'd be nice if we got a Mirage vest out of here while we're passing through, but no big loss. Helm. Yeah, the crystal armor set is the best of the regular heavy armor stuff. It's just, you know, have good numbers. Doesn't have any particular gimmicks to it beyond that, it just is good armor. Although many people feel that the medium armor set is preferable to it. Since pretty much every class that could use heavy armor can also use medium armor. And the final set of medium stuff, all the ninja gear, that contains agility boosts. Go faster. Do more. In a lot of cases, that extra bit of speed is fair trade for losing a little bit of defense. And of course, why would you want crystal armor when you could have bone mail? There's that common steel high potion. There's that feathering the speed up button. Yeah, now that I have Apollo Harp, regular old undead just get ruined. Whip. Right, that passage is a ruse to trick you. And if you do take it, it doesn't lead anywhere good. Okay, what even is the Avis kill? Is that a bow? Yes. Yes, it is. Hey, free Mirage Dust. Acceptable. Fighting these guys in groups of 5 does give you those added opportunities for crime. Also, yes, if I went through that on somebody... Yep, when you wear this armor, you start the fight with 1 free layer of Blink, which will auto-block 1 physical attack for you. And due to the existence of a bug, you can refresh that mid-combat via shenanigans. That being, if you change out what equipment you are holding in your hand mid-fight, it will, in response to your new equipment, go ahead and like refresh its understanding of what effects should be applied to you from your gear. As it should, in case you, like, you know, put on a shield that blocks some element or other such things. But in doing so, it ends up reapplying buffs like the Mirage Vest. And also in the process, if you had put on certain other buffs, mostly accessible through Chemist, those get cleared off when you change your equipment, because it goes about restoring you to what you should be based only on what gear you're wearing. Aside from the presence of math, this dungeon is pretty polite for the most part. There's some enemies that, you know, have toughness, they have power to throw around, and by now you have power of your own to throw right back. Nothing hiding in this basement, it's just where you fall when you mistake. Cowardly Thief is well equipped to deal with all sorts of things just on her own now. I don't know if it would clear the Bard Song buffs, because those are interacting with your attributes via other variables. It resets, like, absorbs and nulls and weaknesses, various elements. Thinking about these Assuras. Any of the things we take out of this dungeon will just become more cash dollar at the pawn shop between dimensions. No, wrong hand. Circle it there, that's a top tier wizard hat. Good raw defense. Plenty of boost to the magic stat. Most actual wizards never wear it though, because they'd rather have the gold hairpin on for half MP costs. And some dark matter. Chemists appreciate it. We don't. Power armlets, are those the thing I've been able to get at for a long time? Just be sure that, yeah, this little... No, it's a better version of those. As well, that's more, the sandals don't have much defense at all. Yeah, that's all this power armlet's been around for ages. With some strength. A flexing band. I've not been fighting these because they have an outlandish amount of health. They're not particularly dangerous, but they take ages to kill. I think they ended up in my bestiary. From which we have fought 42% of all things. Drippy. We've slain 11 Drippy. Not showing up. You might have to kill at least one before they appear on this list. I assure you, their health count is quite large. Now to face the Wendigo. Nice. This fellow has a gimmick that you might think would make it hell to fight with Berserkers, but actually it's not. Though there are 4 Wendigo present, only one of them is the true Wendigo. It will shuffle around into different positions at any given time. That's the heart of it. He shuffles around. If you use multi-target abilities, he will get mad at you and punish you for trying to sneak past the system. It's like if Sandworm were fair. So effectively, you're just rolling the dice every time. If you were really, really fast, you'd be able to get in multiple strikes on the proper Wendigo between shifts, but for most purposes you are not going to make that cut. So effectively you're just fighting something that is 3/4 of aid. So just kind of whomping on him with a big weapon is how you do it. This is Voidzerker's natural habitat. Not sure how many objects this fight juggles under the hood in order to operate. Yeah, that attack didn't interrupt singing. Dude. But yeah, gives it a reasonable amount of health to accommodate how you're not going to be finishing him off. Well, not going to be hitting him 3/4 of the time. That he will die after an appropriate length of time. Not much else to him than that. Just don't multi-target. Punch singular things. There. Let it go complete. Pretty simple boss. Ow, to leave. Now, adventure. Yeah, we got nearly a ring's worth of gil just from clearing this place on the way in. Get a little more on the way out, and then that's before accounting for loot value. Now, in preparation for upcoming tasks, there is something I feel like doing out of order. Oh, I will. So, the final dungeon, the Void itself, the great dimension hole between all things, it is open and accessible right now, and it contains 0 points of no return. You could at any time dive into it, explore it a little, then come back out as suits your preference. Well, actually, as I'm starting to say that, it occurs to me that the thing I would want to grab out of the Void is really, really far into it. But there is an item that I could go about collecting from there that would enable a fair degree of razzmatazz. On the other hand, I could leave the Void on its own just to be sure that my numbers naturally become as large as possible. Or going in for the kill. In particular, when you have a party with auto-escape, your ability to traverse any dungeon is quite big. I can just take my criminals and equip them with flee, and then just, anytime you enter a fight, no you didn't. What are you talking about? No fight here. And for now we'll stop in Mirage, and I'll contemplate our options. So that unlocked this dungeon here, Fork Tower. And that is the next place on the agenda to storm. I'm just contemplating how deep I want to go on some of the shenanigans you can get up to in the Fork Tower. I have options. Every encounter in that forest is this town. The inn also contains the item shop where one can buy elixirs if you really want to. It's just out in the open. That's the regular one. And this guy is the premium one. For 50,000 bucks a piece, you can just buy elixir. Have them forever. Remaining ring to collect his coal. There's one of those for free elsewhere. Dark matter is one of those items that is given a very low sell value to discourage you from throwing it away. Because when you do have a chemist, it's an extremely powerful ingredient. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and be lazy and pick up some further garb. There's more of it waiting in dungeons, but why bother? Alright, they cannot use the light helmet, but they can use the lighter armor. Yeah, the party is very firmly starting to fall into its final configuration. One of you be using Ninja Shield? Be better than... Oh, you still have Ice on from that strategy. Right, I don't have the shield yet, that's what's missing. I need the shield and the armor. Still winning. I have the helmet and the glove. 2 out of 2. But yes, for many purposes, the 3 points of defense off are worth it for the extra speed and strength and the saved equip weight. Voidzerker. And that's most of the equipment this party is going to use. Already settled. When you trim down your list of options for a Fiesta, a lot of the potential padding in the game just kind of melts away. This is the fellow who would give you the free Mirage Vest. He, ride a bird around the world. Get on your walk bird and walk an immense distance and come back, and then he will congratulate you. So I could go do much of the void right now, purely for the sake of one jape that I might run in the fort tower. Or advance on the fort tower itself and just do it as it is. That is not the appropriate void hole. It's this one. Or oh, it's up from here. Now, pirates. There! That's the entrance. May as well nudge it now just to get the cutscene out of the way. And here we are in the void. You can leave at any time, but just boating out of it. Void or not void. We no longer need to respect Dorm Chimera. I don't think we ever respected Landcrawler. Nope. No respect. Also, if one is looking to grind, just raw numbers. Really, one of the better places to do it is to just enter the void and pick whichever segment of it your party is best equipped to deal with. There's a lot of powerful numbers in here. And like most Final Fantasy endgames, it's a boss rush composed of many strong challenges. And a couple adequate challenges. Non-challenges. One I am aiming to loot is quite far in, though. Also contains plenty of valuable loot. Yeah, it appears that harps are incompatible with mugging. Presumably because they function by actually casting a spell when swung rather than being a regular weapon. A quirk of mechanics. The rest just blocked a roulette. Nice. Ethan. Are you dead? Yes, and that's a problem. Because assassin nerd. Or not a problem because unlimited bard power. Music. Unstoppable. math themselves into oblivion. Spare blood sword. Just in case one wanted to double blood sword. Yeah, these fights are giving 1,000 experience each. $10,000 for further leveling. We're near an appropriate point on the curve. And many people consider that machine zone to be one of the better places to grind inside the void, because we are close to this. Here we are, in Mirage, as it intersects all dimensions and times. In this version of it, time does not move. You cannot interact with the town. Leave the town and you will arrive in a forest. Fungus cannot be confused. Fungus is resolute. He's a true master of the arts to confound a fungus. To inflict uncertainty on something that cannot really be said to think. We have mastered said arts. Encounter density in the void is also reasonably high, so if you are trying to fight a bunch of things, you will not be disappointed. The void itself will not disappoint. Dodger, yes. I think that is now... Yes, everyone has mastered the pair of classes that they are using. Oh, you currently never mastered crime. It's fine, you earned enough crime to be appropriately geared for what I'm having you do. So ability-wise, the team is properly aligned for everything I plan to get up to. Level 33. I'm gonna switch to evasive. No further need to gain numbers while I'm here. We're just visiting. Don't mind us. I've gone and turned around. Very high encounter density in the void. Here is an orb. When struck, she drains. He has a nice hat. Now we have a nice hat. The drains aren't particularly strong though. There's not like Biblos grade counter violence. She is quite reasonable. Also, sometimes she'll do that. Do not drink Voidzerker. He has developed a taste for Voidzerker. He's now begun to bounce spells. I was hoping my reckless abandon would let the rest of the team get destroyed so that Voidzerker could solo her, but that was unnecessary. The traditional poisoning of Lena. Beyond the forest, a cave. Let's have a turtle shell in them somewhere. Do not question why or how. I was escaping things now. Those with the rune axe on, it would be preferable, possibly, to jump to equip harp, which Ferris does not have. That is one of the preferred combinations into which to place a final Berserker. Some kind of magic boosting skill, where harp would also bring the benefit of being a speed boosting skill at the same time. That and the rune axe. Free angel ring. There are free, lots of powerful things in the void. Here's that free coral ring. We only need 2 more for strategies. There's a good friend of the show who I don't want to fight right now. We'll get to you later. Instead, we will fight this book. It's Biblos again, with bigger numbers. That's all this boss is. It's just Biblos. You're fighting Biblos. Whatever Biblos did, so does he. Biblos. Ooh. Son of Biblos. Appendix to Biblos. Biblos, 2nd edition. Biblos with errata. No number of protects will save you. Voidzerker is charging. Yeah, the unedited director's cut of Biblos. All the original scenes restored. The addition of Biblos with all the curse words. Raw, uncensored Biblos. The taste of Voidzerker. All up to you now. Nice. All according to plan. Expert strategy, Voidzerker. Moving on. Sky Castle. We'll be engaging this more thoroughly at a later time. You know, to be sure I have things to do during the proper Void Dive, I might even skip some of the technically optional, but practically not, bosses. Dare to push my luck. There's a couple of save points here that are guarded by side bosses for Hermes sandals. Get them while they're hot. Thor hammer. While hot. Powerful hammer that can be used from the back row, because you hook it at things. Hammerang. So, this is a dungeon. That fellow over there is guarding a save point, but you do not have to fight him if you feel ready for action. I feel ready. All the old men in these other prison cells are guarding dancer equipment. And here's Catastrophe. I should have re-equipped Mug. He cast quakes. Powerful quakes. Perhaps we were not ready. It's all up to you, Berserkers. May need to antics my way past catastrophe. Come here. I don't have to fight the book again. Oh well. You. Forget that. We'll sort him out another way. A damage way. Hello, friend. I mean, you know how. Peace, brother, please. Brother. Brother. Brother, why? Here's one of the bonus bosses. Let him do his thing. We are equipped to have a strategy for him. I'll not be implementing it yet. That will be part of the final stretch. We are just visitors in his land. Alright, that counts as fighting. Alright. Be merciful, Omega. We did not mean to intrude twice. Don't wake the robot. Omega is in a rather rude position. Here's his way. Yeah, Panda just has that ash on him as a stealable. Range tapes. It's all in your heads now, Berserkers. Once more. Well played, Voidzerker. Alright, maybe I will grab that other save point. friend. If you have the right tools for him, Iron Giant is the single largest source of experience. And by and large, the castle segment here is very high XP. Anyway, let's give myself some breathing room to experiment with. Yes, hello, I have crystals. Hello, Wazoo. Thank you for your donation to the cause. Azul knows many festive secrets. He is a Bloomin'. You have a Bloomin' of your own. He is a source of many blues. Doom counter will run faster if you are hasted, and slower if you are slowed. So, as a haste folk, we have half as much time as normal. Alright. Put down the knife so that I can quickly punch Lena out of the song. Then I will have someone controllable. Just in time for the fight to end. Good work, Voidzerker. And there's our save. Alright, catastrophe. I wonder if I can stop him. Sure can't stop those quakes without going out and conducting extensive shenanigans. Maybe swift Zerkers can just rush him down. It is a very crunchy earthquake. This time you lived. And in doing so, you will add many thousands more damage. That might do it. Doesn't have a whole lot of health to go around. It just has the rumbles. Fake Lord. Each of these other fellows in prison is a fight. Relatively annoying fight. They are guarding dance stuff. If it could have worked, it missed. Alright. Catastrophe, you have 20,000 health. Similar amounts of mana. Earthshaker has no MP cost, so he cannot be waited out. Time you live. Good luck, Ferris. With 50 stamina. Each level that Ferris gains, she will have an extra 3 regen per tick. There's no source of auto point. Can't float with this team. I would need to go confuse a bird and wait for it to make my team fly. Which is particularly tricky when Berserkers. Nice. Also nice. It is extremely powerful. Top tier move. Good fear micro can go a long way. This is kind of working. That's beautiful. No, only victory. Moving on. You've been shown appreciation. No, only anger. I don't need my anger. Oh wait, actually, getting ahead of myself. Back to normal configuration for a bit. An appreciation for Doom. What up, Hallie? Ribbit. Arrive at this battle pre-frog, and you'll be flipped right out of it. Sadly, Voidzerker is not really useful for anything in particular. There are some classes who can just go right on trucking while frogged. These are not among them. I feel like if you had a buff song up and running already, then frogging wouldn't interrupt it. Outside of the frog, Callie has a pretty straightforward attack cycle. A bunch of boss moves. A boss. In an RPG. There. Now it is time. Contemplating. You can participate as well. Rider not of the third choral. Never mind. You will not be appearing in this film. Beyond, the power of the thing that I came here to collect is contained. Oh, wait. Give her the wrong command. Oh well. Good boy. That's what you're meant to do. This is Twintania. Twintania has a powerful counter to physicals and a powerful counter to magic. Not used every time, it's like a 2/3 chance of countering. His counter to physicals is Tidal Wave. These continue to dispense the tidal waves. Good boy. Twintania knows Giga Flare. Good boy. Fortunately, our Berserker is well read in their ancient lore, and knows the one weakness of the ultimate spell, that being all of the weaknesses. Charging Giga Flare, Twintania becomes vulnerable to pretty much everything. Might as well leave that on. And for convenience, let's go ahead and, yeah. I mean, I could just walk back to the regular save point and settle there, but I'm also on the verge of reaching the thing I'm here for. There's a couple things I could be here for now that I'm in the final void, but I just have one in mind right now. Most of the enemies in this area have rare steals on them that give you otherwise unique objects. It's a good place to be when one can crime. I'm just taking a moment to consult that list for the hell of it, but reasonably sure that we do not need most of what's there. There's one particular thing to steal here we want off the regular enemies. I don't think what we're looking for shows up in this room now. Not among the behemoths. Could give one of them Thief Note. Yeah. Be sure I optimize. Maximize my chances of a successful crime. to be sure. Ahoy, Greg! Very good. That'll do. That is the primary thing I was here to do, finish the Genji set. Well, not quite finish. There's one more, but that piece is not necessary for the antics I have in mind. Wanted to be careful with it, because this is a fight that is not a fight at all. It's just a Greg encounter. G'day, Greg. We'll go forth and have spectacular adventures.